20th Sunday in Ordinary Time Year. C. Jeremiah 38, 4-6, 8-10. Ps 40, 39. Hebrews 12, 1-4. Luke 12, 49-53. Theme: the cost of loving and following the Lord. Brothers and sisters, we were wretched and poor in the abyss of sin and death, but our Lord Jesus drew us from that deadly pit, from the miry clay, and through the sacraments set our feet upon the solid path of righteousness and secured our journey with and towards Him by the demands and assurances of faith. Thus, in today's Gospel, we are reminded that our journey with and towards the Lord is the most important and essential form of communion, commitment, and allegiance in our lives. It should take precedence over everything else: our relationships with family and friends, social demands of life, and matters of significance to us. In other words, we are called to love the Lord in all things and above all things. Humanly speaking, it is difficult because we are sometimes faced with a choice between loving God and loving others, or things. However, it is the cost of being the Lord's portion or inheritance. Hence, St. Paul says in today's second reading that we must lay aside every human attachment or pleasure to bear the cost of loving, following, and doing the will of God. In today's first reading, Prophet Jeremiah was willing to face death for warning about the Lord's tough decision concerning the people of Israel just before King Nebuchadnezzar's invasion. The people sought reassurance, but Jeremiah told King Zedekiah and everyone that their alliance with Egypt would not protect them from Nebuchadnezzar's threat. As a result, Jeremiah was thrown into a well to silence him. That is one of the costs of discipleship. Thus, genuine and sincere followers of the Lord must be ready to confront the consequences of speaking out for justice, fairness, and against self-centered individuals of our time. In today's second reading, St. Paul urges us to face those challenges with endurance, trusting that the Lord will not forget our righteous offerings in words and deeds. Therefore, let us set aside all distractions, review relationships and commitments that hinder our complete devotion to the Lord, obstructing our ability to present an acceptable offering to Him, and preventing us from overcoming life's challenges and fellowship with God. Yes, this is the perfect moment to fully live out the life of Jesus that we have explored.